sunny. Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain.
Good morning, people. We're still in Berlin. It's bright and early. Yeah, a lot of work to do still, as it's Thursday. Thursday and Friday are my favorite because I don't have a lot of meetings and I can dive into a lot of deep work. So that's amazing. Today it's time to do accounting, which I kind of despise, but it has to be done. I'm gonna leave in a few seconds because I wanna, change my environment. So you'll see where I'm gonna go. That's the perks when you only need your laptop to do your work. So I'm gonna look for a nice place where I can concentrate and focus for a few hours. And this evening, my sister, she's gonna come to Berlin. So we are gonna be 3 brothers and 1 sister in one city. Almost noon, and now I'm on my way back home again. I've only had calls so far with Hans, but also with our Google specialist. We are in sort of a growth program directly with Google. Usually, if you run Google Ads, you do get help from associated growth partners from Google, so not directly from Google. But we somehow got into that program where Google directly helps us, which is great. The idea is to scale faster with Google. Anyway, that was my morning. A lot of reporting, a lot of strategy calls. I actually wanted to do accounting today, but I'm gonna go home now and do it from there. Less distractions, better internet. And the weather is great today. I'm enjoying that. Let's see, maybe I'm actually getting lunch now first. All right, back at the apartment. There's still so many things I need to do. I'm not even half done with accounting. So really need to put my head down now and put in real deep focus mode. Let's go, guys. I'm done with bookkeeping for today. Kind of a burden. Always grateful when I'm done with this task. And also I've been thinking about delegating that task to an assistant or something, but I'm getting faster with it. And it's actually a good practice to kind of dive through all of the costs. So at some point I decided it's probably better if I just do it myself. Another video that I'm working on currently, actually shot it on the weekend, I'm currently editing it, will come out maybe before this video, maybe it's online already, let's see. If not, it's gonna be out soon, and it's gonna be about making money online. Many people have been DMing me, have been writing to me regarding my income. Like, where did I start? What's gonna be your first step if you wanna do that too? So I'm gonna outline it very simple but thoroughly. So I hope you guys enjoy that video that I'm gonna publish soon. Anyway, I think my food is ready. Good morning, guys. It's Friday. Friday is usually my most productive day of the week. Currently around about 8 o'clock. No meetings today. I'm only gonna talk to Hans probably 2 times or 3 times, and then just keeping my head down, getting things done. Yesterday has been amazing. We've been outside. Me, my 2 brothers and my sister. We've been having fun. Other than that, last video I was actually promising to talk about my plans in the future, like location wise, and I haven't talked about it actually. I think it's because it's just not very obvious yet for me. Until end of September I'll be here in Berlin, and then afterwards I'll be in Vienna shortly, and then I'll be in Barcelona shortly, and after that I don't know yet because it's depending on a few things. I might need to stay in Vienna for a bit longer, but the idea is actually to go to Cyprus in October, maybe in November. Let's see how long I'm staying in Vienna. Cyprus is interesting for various reasons, not only tax wise but most importantly for the network there. There are incredible entrepreneurs. Some of them I know, some of them I want to get to know. So that would be super inspiring. And as you might know, your surrounding kind of dictates your path. If you're only surrounded by people who party all the time, then you're not gonna come closer to any bigger goals in your life. And Cyprus is the opposite. There's party as well, but there's incredible entrepreneurs, super successful people. And yeah, I want to check it out. Yeah, then obviously the Philippines are still in my head, but as of now, I feel like I'll go back. I feel like I'm gonna go back in March again. And then for the rest of the year, it's still open. I would love to go to Colombia, but I'm not sure yet if I'm doing that this year. I'm just taking it 1 week at a time. I'm super flexible. That's a super plus for me. So if I'm deciding in a week I'll go fly there, I can just do it. That's the big upside of deciding it for yourself, and you only need to work from your laptop. You can just do it, you know. Yeah, just that quick little update about location. It's still up in the Fugazi. I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna go to the cafe next door for some extra cappuccino ting-a-ling in my brain. Yeah, let's tackle the day. Heads on.
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone.
Alright guys, Friday evening, just reviewed the week with Hans. It's been a great one. A lot of progress, a lot of change, especially with the agency. In my past vlogs, there was a lot of times where I mentioned we are gonna slow down the agency, shut down the agency. But in the last few weeks and also months, the actual solution was not to shut it down, but just to get better clients. Our problem in the past was just having too many small clients who just aren't very profitable when you count your hours against it. Now we just have bigger clients, less of them, but yeah, they're much easier to deal with, much more fun to work with. They're paying much better. And all in all, this service business is just an incredible cash cow. So such a great business, to be honest. Gives us so much flexibility to work on different things as well, like our brand. So I'm very happy that we're still doing that we're able to have such amazing clients. To be honest, the main reason why we're getting really good clients these days is just track record. We can show them and tell them what we've done. And obviously now with that, you're getting better clients. The more clients you have, the better case studies you have, and the more you can charge, and the better the clients can be. Sounds super obvious, but when you realize it firsthand, it's just screaming in your face, basically. So yeah, we're gonna continue with the agency for the next foreseeable future, and we're gonna build the brand next to it. Another great side effect is that you can just see so many things that you can implement for your own brand through the agency. Like, we have a few clients who are just a few steps ahead of us. Yeah, we can test things with them and then implement it with our brand. Or we see strategies they implemented in the past that we might be able to implement with our brand. So yeah, a lot of great side effects that help us build our own brand. And yeah, generally super happy that I'm able to do that wherever I want, whenever I want. Especially now here in Berlin, I really enjoy it. But I'm also looking forward to work from other places in the world. So I really, really appreciate that I'm able to do that. All right, double bicep. In a few minutes, I'm gonna meet my siblings. Let's see what happens today. I think I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning everyone, it's 9:20, just had breakfast. Yesterday was an amazing evening. I visited my brother's office. He's in finance. Their office is incredible. Oh my god, he has all the perks you can imagine. I didn't film anything, but we stayed there on their terrace, enjoyed some wine, and then afterwards I went to a bar with him. It's called Holzmarkt, which is outside and super nice to stay there. And I think at 11:30 I was home, a bit of a hangover. I think I've had a few glasses of wine and then in the end some beer. You should never mix. So yeah, today's gonna be active. We're gonna go yoga now, later to the lake for some sailing and maybe a day rave. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, usually on the weekend I'm trying to relax a little bit. But now that my sister's here, my two brothers are here and me, we're trying to make the most of it. I think Sunday we're going to a horse race, which is also gonna be interesting. I'm gonna bet my last few euros on one of the horses and see what happens. No, I'm not gonna do that. Last week in general, I was thinking about it again. A lot of interesting progress. Next week, I think we're closing another client for the agency. This one is a big one. They're doing around 1.5 million per month. So it's very interesting for us to be part of that. And then for the brand, we are gonna finalize our 2 new products. That's gonna be interesting. I wish I would be able to sell them already. I wish I would have them here so I could take those products, but I'm very, very bullish that these products are gonna be pushing us further, opening up our market, eventually growing the brand, growing the market value of the brand. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. See you later.
Yeah, I'm dealing with a lot of problems. Don't know if y'all can relate. Feeling like Rod Wave, I got a lot on my plate. And I can really use a stress reliever. Cause where I'm from, they catching bullets like the best receivers.
So I'm in Kreuzberg right now, going to a yoga class in 10 minutes. And I'm baffled, blown away by this area. It's so nice. Look at all those huge trees. It's like this whole part of the city is in the forest, and super nice cafes. You can sit outside, enjoy a space. Yeah, this is amazing. You could spend the whole day here, just enjoy a coffee and read. Anyway, I'm gonna have my class now. Bye bye.
Effective leaders have closed mouths and open ears. Like the now, like the flow for years. I really got my own sneaker, used to shop at Sears. Rap niggas lying through their teeth, though these are not veneers. Skipping through the airport, but soon will hop on Lears. I conquer fears, running up them M's and dry my mama tears. I love Jim Carrey, but don't fuck with yes men. I need honest ears.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the legendary Hoppegarten Racecourse just outside the beautiful city of Berlin for one of the highlights of the European racing calendar, the Grand Prix of Berlin. The sun's out, there's a light breeze, and the crowd is enjoying a relaxed day at the races.
They're off, and summer is tomorrow, and a great start, and goes immediately to the early lead. Messier is away running with speed, probably trying to the outside, and the center's going to be taken back a bit, down toward the inside as Tapa goes up outside of Chargent. As they race by us for the first time, it will be Summer is Tomorrow to lead the way. Brown Pride on the outside second, Messier follows in third, Zozo's fourth. Cyberknife is fifth to the outside, and then it's Tapa, Chargent behind them. Epicenter finds himself in mid-pack here. It is Brown Pride battling with Messier. They're stride for stride. Epicenter and Zozo's in behind them. Cyberknife swings up to the outside. He's coming up on the outside. Epicenter has taken the lead in a stunning, unbelievable upset.
Good morning, everyone. It's bright and early. I'm in the park next door, enjoying the sun, getting some steps in, thinking about the plans for this day, but also for the days ahead. It's gonna be a packed day. 4 super important meetings, and then I need to finish a bunch of tasks. Yeah, the last few days have been super hectic. I've been working on the new packaging for our new product that's gonna come out super soon. So we're working on releasing that product as soon as possible. Looking forward to that, to finally have our second product to be sold in our online shop. All right, let's get this day going. It's gonna be a good one. Let's go. Almost 2 o'clock. Way too busy today, too many calls, but all of them were successful and very important. A lot of things that were on my mind that are now handled, which is great. And now in 10 minutes I'm having my last call, my last external call for today with another potential client. Yeah, but that one is potentially a very cool project. I'm always open for new projects, but I'm not actively looking for new projects. Just too many things on my plate currently. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this evening when I'm gonna get a sweat. Finally, I need to get out of this office. All right, time to buckle in again. 4 more hours. Let's go, guys.
Tell me, should I ride for you? No time for mistakes. Always got a lot to do. No time to replay.
All right, great call. Probably another client. The pitch went great, and it's for another online shop that we are about to rebuild, relaunch. And then we're gonna do the email marketing, all of the automations, and then meta ads. This guy doesn't sell products, he's selling courses online through his online shop. So that also works with Shopify. Looking forward to that. It's gonna start pretty soon. Until then, I need to finish another project so that I actually have time for it. But yeah, great call. Another win for today. And now I'm still working on one project where I have to build email automations. This time not with Klaviyo, but with Brevo, another great tool. Works basically very similar to Klaviyo. 2 amazing tools. Highly recommend to learn about them if you want to make money online. Writing emails, copywriting in general, but even better if you know how to use Klaviyo and Brevo. Anyway, I'm gonna put in about 2 more hours and then I'm going to join a class outside because today the weather is incredible. It's 32 degrees outside. Gonna socialize a little bit, finally. Yeah, other than that, finally published a new YouTube video after so much time. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm gonna get back to that schedule. Bi-weekly probably, but at least I wanna be consistent again. All right, guys. See you later when I'm gonna go outside. Look at that nice weather. Beautiful. And I also have a scooter now. Thanks to my brother. He's in Portugal right now, and until he's back, I'm having this beauty. Bit nervous because I'm alone. I don't know anybody, but it's gonna be fun though. We are at the RAW-Gelände. Cool place. A lot of young people, and the workout is gonna be here somewhere. Alright, workout is done. I'm super sweaty. That was fun though. And yeah, time to go home now. Such a great day, spending the morning here in the park. The weather is perfect, a light breeze, no hot sun. Yeah, I've been reviewing the past week and weeks in my head, the progress that we've made. It feels great. Sometimes it seems like I'm kind of stuck or I'm not progressing quick enough, but then if you look further, you see how far you come. So that's a great practice to do once in a while. Otherwise you're stuck in your head, feeling like you don't move anymore. But anyway, I was thinking as well about a few friends of mine who are all employed currently by some corporation or startup. Those friends, they all have too much stress, the negative sort of stress. They cannot sleep. They have anxiety. They have performance reviews where colleagues are being fired. So that makes me really appreciate my situation. Like nowadays, I feel the freedom, you know? If you feel like you're too stressed with work, if you feel like you don't pursue your dreams, if you feel like you are stuck in a loop, in the rat race, especially these days, you should take your chance, you know? Especially if you're studying right now, coming out of university, the job market right now is insane apparently. I have friends who just graduated their master's program and they apply for hundreds of jobs, they don't get a job. It's actually insane. Companies don't hire entry positions anymore. It's too much of a risk and AI can take most of those tasks, you know? So yeah, this is your sign. If you ever thought about making money online, if you ever thought about why not try something myself? What if? What if it works? Let this be a sign and just try it out. You have nothing to lose. You can just start on the weekend. If you have internet, if you have a phone, if you have your laptop, your possibilities are limitless. And I think that is the crux. You have too many possibilities. There's so many ideas out there. But yeah, if I were you, start with e-commerce. It's an amazing business model to be in. You learn so many amazing things and you can either make money with your shop, with your brand, or after acquiring all of those skills, you can also just sell your service to other brands. So yeah, give it a shot.
Success.
Success happens when we sign off on a finished thing and say, okay, send it out into the world. That's the moment of success. That's the only part I have any participation in. That's the only part I can control. Everything else is based on market conditions, on stars aligning. But watching these occurrences, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, and thinking of it as riding a wave. The universe is pushing us in a direction, and we can ride with that energy. And like when you're surfing, if you really try to fight the wave, it's probably not going to work. We try to use the power of the wave where we're almost dancing with the wave, not against the wave.